This is Will of Will H Tech Review, back with another video, and today we're doing a little comparison between the Lenovo Chromebook Duet and the iPad 10.2 7th Gen 2019 edition. So I've had requests to do a comparison between these two, so I'm just going to do a little simple comparison. I'm not going to be digging in too deep with this. This may give you a general idea of which one of these devices you may want to pick up if you're in the market to pick up one of them. So let's start off with the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. Let's talk about some of the specs on this. So this has a 10.1 inch IPS 1920 by 1200 display that gets up to 400 nits in brightness, and it's a beautiful display, as you can see here. Touch response on the display is great. It has minimal bezels going around it here, and the display is just beautiful, to say the least, on it. Talk about the iPad here. So this has a 10.2 inch IPS display, 2160 by 1620. This one gets a little bit brighter at 500 nits, and this is what they call a retina display. So this is not a laminated display, meaning there's a little gap in between the display and the glass, but after you use this for a while, you don't even recognize it at all. And I think the iPad 7th Gen 10.2 has a great display on it. It definitely gets brighter, and I think both of them have great displays on them. I can't really call or say either one of them's better, but I can give a little bit of an edge to this one over here, to the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. Now, they both have dual speakers on them. The iPad has its speakers on this end of it right here. They're the dual speakers. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then the Chromebook has the dual speakers on the top of it. Definitely, if you're looking for the better speakers, you're gonna have to go for the iPad. It just produces richer, fuller sound, and the speakers are definitely better on the iPad. Now, when it comes to battery life, this one has a 7,000 milliamp battery, and the information I could find on the iPad has a 32.4 watt battery on it. Battery life is gonna go to the iPad. I mean, I can use this iPad for days on end. You get great battery life out of your Lenovo as well, but you're gonna get better battery life out of the iPad without a doubt. It just, all iPads that I've had have great, excellent battery life, and this is no exception right here. So some of the other features that they have, the iPad has lightning port to charge, and it takes a long time to charge. This uses Type-C. So here's the port over here. That's your Type-C. And then the lightning port on the iPad is right there. They both take quite a while to charge, but I think I would give the advantage on charging speed to the Lenovo right there. The iPad does have a finger sensor right here, Touch ID, to get into it, where the Lenovo doesn't have that, but you can use, if you connect your smartphone to it, you can unlock it like that. And they both have cameras on them that are not good at all. This one has a 1.2 on the front. I think the iPad has 1.5. I'll put the camera specs on there, but they're not good. I wouldn't worry about using the cameras on either one of them. They're just not good at all. So when it comes to processors, the Lenovo has a MediaTek Helio P60T processor. The iPad has the all-famous A10 Fusion chip and chip on it, which is an older chip, but it still performs well. You can do stuff like video editing on here, 4K video editing, photo editing, and things of that nature. Whereas on the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, you're not going to the process on it is not strong enough to do anything like that. This has 4 gigabytes of RAM. This has 3 gigabytes of RAM. This has 128 gigabytes of storage. This has 128 gigabytes of storage. You can get both of these in 64 gigabytes, if I'm not mistaken. I know there's supposed to be a version of the Lenovo for 64, and I think you can get the iPad with 64 as well. I have the 128 gigabyte version in both of these. and no way to expand it. Neither one have a micro SD card slot. So if you want to put a ton of stuff on them, you have to be careful with your storage on it. The Type C over here, you can connect your SSDs, your thumb drives, your external monitors, things of that nature. With the Lightning port, you can do the same thing over here, but it's kind of limited to that. Now this is running iPad OS 13, which brings a lot of neat features in it. As you can see, you got widgets here. You can put this, you can have it in dark theme, just a whole host of features over here, where this is running on the Chromebook, kind of Chrome web browser. So you got full access to, in your Chrome browser, to all of your stuff, your bookmarks, your all your settings there. You got all of that in there. As far as performance, they both are pretty speedy. The iPad is very nice. It opens up apps really fast. As you guys can see, that app may have been open. That's YouTube there, and this is YouTube. So with the Chromebook, you can also use the web apps, or you can go into and download the Android apps as well on there. And they both are capable of doing split screen, shrinking down stuff on the screen, multitasking like that. So they're both great at that as far as watching movies and things. As you can see, you got a bigger bezel over here on this display than you do over here. So I have to get advantage to watching movies and things just because of the smaller display. And this display is a little bit better, in my opinion, to the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. But they both, as you can see, have keyboards. This is the official Lenovo keyboard over here. It has a little trackpad. This is the slim folio case here, keyboard case that I picked up. And but Apple does make its own make its own keyboard for this. This is not the Apple keyboard here, but you can get, this is a Bluetooth, but it does have this is the Logitech Slim Folio. But you can get Apple products that work with this, and you can get a variety of keyboards and accessories for the iPad, where you're not going to get as many accessories for the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. This has been out for a while, so you can get a lot of accessories for it. But the two keyboards that I have here, the Logitech Slim Folio, and this one has the advantage because it has a trackpad. This one doesn't, but this one types well. It has shortcut rows just as that. You can adjust volume, brightness, and stuff of that nature. So when it comes to, say, book reading, playing games, and things of that nature, you can hook up controllers to both of them. You can put your NES games on here. You can play, just look for gaming on the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. I'm not a per se gamer, but I've seen where they're doing some fantastic gaming with the Lenovo Chromebook Duet. And you can also do the same here with Apple, because they have some, as far as games and apps and stuff, I think you're gonna be better off with the iPad. You can do some fantastic gaming and stuff on it. Like I mentioned earlier, you can edit videos and things of that nature with the iPad as well. As far as the build on these, they both have fantastic build. Let me go ahead and get the iPad out. All right, so here's the iPad. As you can see, very thin. I have the gray one, and it's very nice. You got a little Apple logo on the back of it there. Your on and volume up and down, your camera, and here's the top of it. So nice build. It's a nice build. Feels pretty solid, like all iPads do. And then you got your Lenovo here. As you guys can see, this is a very nice build device as well. Both of them are very thin as well. I don't know if I can give the advantage on build quality to either one of them as far as build material that they're made out of, but very thin. As you can see, the Lenovo is easier to hold with one hand, but you do have the, if you like bezels when you're trying to read your books or whatever, play your games, then you're gonna have some bigger ones on the iPad, but Lenovo's not bad either. So in conclusion on this, I know I kind of ran through this comparison pretty quickly, but there's so much that you could talk about with these. I just wanted to hit a few key things that I like or don't like about them, and some of the specs on them. This one right here, this whole setup that I have here. Now I bought my iPad. I caught it on sale for $329. It's normally $429, and I got the keyboard for $99, I think. The Slim Folio keyboard. So you're looking at $429 plus tax, maybe $450 for this whole setup. Now for this setup right here, the Lenovo Chromebook Duet, normal price on it is $299. I got it for $260 plus tax, $290. And so you got a cheaper price here than you do over here. But like I said, it all depends on what you plan on doing with your device. This is running full Chrome operating system over here. This is guaranteed updates far longer than the iPad, I would imagine. I forgot the year. I'll put it on the display how long this is going to be supported. Just know that you're kind of limited to certain things with a Chromebook. As with the iPad, you can just about do everything that you want. And with the iPad OS, the new iPad OS 13, then it makes it more like a computer in a sense. You can do a lot of things with this. This has Type Lightning port, so that's a limitation on it, where this has Type-C, which is more future-proof. But we all know Apple makes some great products. Chromebooks are great as well. That's my conclusion on this. I think they both are great. I'm not going to choose one over the other, but that's what I have for it. So catch you guys in the next video. Will H, I'm out.